This morning. It's not much, but it is something that will greet you, especially as you move along and north of the Mass Pike this morning. I want to bring you in where we're seeing the steadiest showers right now, and that's as you're traveling along portions of Route 2, Mass Pike, Route 9 here, right through Metro West. So you could see stretching from even places like Burlington down through Metro West, moving into Framingham, and then we're also seeing some of these showers extending out toward Worcester. So this is the wet spot right now that will continue to push eastward. I expect by 9-10 o'clock, the focus of the showers will be toward the immediate coastline, and notice at that time we start to see most spots start to brighten here, but as you move right along the immediate coastline and then southeast of 95, clouds linger a little longer where there may be some lingering late morning drops. All of us clear out by the afternoon. So we're starting off here in the upper 50s, just about 60, but with the afternoon sun, 70s will be moving in. We'll look at a big cool down, plus our next widespread rain coming up. If you move farther westward, that's where things are even brighter, especially through New York. So that will be working its way eastward. But you're right, Rondella, some of us are waking up to rain, and we're seeing that now more focused into eastern Massachusetts and eastern New Hampshire, moving toward the seacoast and even into southern Maine, where we have a few drops. You can see there's a slightly steadier batch of showers, and that's moving in right along Route 3 and starting to shift eastward, so moving right towards Salem, New Hampshire, and that's going to continue to move through the North Shore. We have another batch of showers that's moving right through Metro West, providing some wet travel here along the Mass Pike, Route 9, and then also along some of your Route 2 travel. This is starting to shift toward 128, so if you're northwest of Boston on 128, you'll be hitting this, and that's going to continue to shift eastward too, so I think this is the batch that will help to bring a few drops into Boston shortly. With this cold front moving through, though, we will feel some drier conditions working in for later today. I would say most of our afternoons looking dry here and sunny too. Some clear skies will be arriving. So let's time this out as we travel through the next hour. We'll likely see a few drops still mainly toward the coastline and moving down towards southeastern Massachusetts. That's something to watch for, the lingering clouds that will stick around through late morning over Cape Cod Islands and even southeastern Massachusetts. I think even through about 10 to 11, you'll still see some clouds out there. Elsewhere is where we see the clearing. So from 95 northwest is where things are looking clear by late morning into the afternoon, and eventually even down toward the Cape, we are looking bright by the afternoon hours. We're in the upper 50s for most spots right now, a little bit warmer down toward Nantucket at 61, where it is a little bit brighter, but clouds will be thickening here as we continue to see that area of rain pushing through. Our 12-hour forecast does show a good amount of sun breaking through. A north wind behind this cold front will keep us dry, but notice it takes on a bit of an easterly direction for Boston. That's why I think at the immediate coastline will likely be a little bit closer to 70 with a very weak sea breeze. Inland, we're talking about mid-70s this afternoon. That wind off the water will keep it even cooler for the mid to outer Cape. So these are our coolest locations where we're seeing more in the way of mid to upper 60s. Calm wind, clear sky. That is a great combination for a cool down, and that's what we're seeing tonight, especially northwest of Boston, where we're talking about 30s. In and around the city, I would say most of the suburbs are in the 40s tonight. You can see it's a little bit warmer down toward the Cape and Islands, and in the city of Boston itself in the 50s. We're mostly sunny tomorrow, but you'll see some afternoon clouds gathering ahead of some rain that we're tracking by late tomorrow night. That's going to push through in the overnight hours. There may be a few rumbles of thunder with this as it continues through into the morning hours on Monday. There may be a lingering afternoon shower, especially over eastern Massachusetts, but we dry out as we head into your Monday night. And this should bring a good substantial rainfall to our area.